excited for my friends to meet my connections.
My gosh.
Is that leather?
My mentee, Ayla, and my good friend, Tony, I feel know me best. They both will be able to see if Chris and Maurier can be okay with me in the multiple spaces of Jessica.
Okay.
So I'm bringing you guys in as like my second eyes and ears.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're gonna figure it out.
Getting ready to meet Jessica's friends, and I'm kind of curious, you know, because the circle you keep says a lot about you, so I'm really, really intrigued to see how her friends are when I meet them.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, wow. How you doing?
How you
Chris,
doing, man?
I get to now meet Jessica's friends.
How you doing?
Maurier, how
Tony.
you doing? Nice to meet you.
Pleasure,
Man,
man.
doing all right? But I'm nervous because the situation about the spirituality conversation that just came up with my ex.
Me and Maurier connected on tarot cards, metaphysical.
I knew that in that moment I messed up, so I need to remind her how I feel about her.
Oh, you brought me in?
I have some cleaning up to do.
It's a candle. It's gorgeous. Thank
So
you.
hopefully that'll bring
I
us some type of-
appreciate it.
I have not had a chance to give you that apology. It's not about apologizing about who I am or what I do, more about not expressing that in enough to where you have an understanding of it.
I receive it. I accept
love.
it. We can
That's
move on
love.
down the road.
That's awesome. All right, Mr. Chris, if you're interested, you see wife qualities. What are those?
So what's your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, y'all, she's a beautiful woman. She's a sexy woman, right? I'm very attracted to her physically.
I'm still waiting on the wife quality. Past the physical, what do you see the addition being to your world with
Yeah,
Jessica?
one of the qualities that I do want in my wife and my mate is that we're able to communicate with each other in those romantic ways, and felt that maybe she could have reached out a little bit more.
Are you talking about the softer side of her that you are missing?
Oh, she must have been
romance?
talking to y'all. She must have been talking to y'all, yeah. She does have a strong personality, and she's a woman of authority, you know, within what she does, right? So I'm looking for more of that softer side, the more vulnerable side of her, and that's what I need. One of the things about Jessica is that I know you're a strong woman, you're great in your career, you're an entrepreneur, but that part is okay. Let me see how you can love. Let me understand your love language.
I actually like her strong side. That's actually one of the things that turns me on about her. Me personally, I'm a strong individual. So I don't like weak-minded people at all.
I appreciate that.
What does emotional safety mean to you?
I believe I need to be with somebody I can tell my nightmares and my dreams to. Verbalizing that for emotional purposes, just to make sure that I stay grounded and guarded, I have to do it.
How do you get past where you are if it's a negative feeling?
Well, I do therapy is one. My father transitioned. It got to some very dark moments. That is what started it to say, hey, Maurier, let's go do therapy.
I appreciate that. Chris, you in therapy?
I do virtual therapy.
Okay.
So yes, and something I think everybody needs it.
Because it's like going to the gym. Once you
Yeah.
get in shape, you got to keep going to stay in shape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's senior level therapy. He went from hero to superhero.
So I'm gonna head out. This was much needed. It was much needed. I think her friends received me pretty okay, not as much as Aries' friends.
I got to bounce. It definitely was
Thanks so much for
a pleasure.
I don't know what she talked to them prior to, but other than that, I think I did a good job with her friends.
What y'all think?
Maurier, I really appreciated the depth that he was willing to go to with some of his answers. I didn't get that from Chris, and we tried. Chris, the values that I was asking him that you possess, he wasn't able to articulate. He talks about you like an ideal.
And so to me, that sent a...
Yeah, right? Maurier is going to be the person you have the opportunity to get to know a little better.
I think my friends were able to see both of them differently. Maurier, his words and his actions are in alignment. Chris, we have great conversations, but in our connection, there are some things that I'm not 100% crazy about, and I just think it's best for us, you know, amicably split. I'm just glad you guys came.
To friends. Clink, 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 clink,
Clink,
clink.
clink, clink, friends.